Sevilla played good football. They wanted the to win the game more, and you could see even after conceding the first goal, you could see there was something to it. You could see they had a game plan. They adapted to how the game went and gave it their all. And kudos to them after getting the own goal, and they just played it and they won the game fair and square. And you could see, looking at Roma, you could see whenever they tried to attack, you could see there was something to it, but they just couldn't. But they just couldn't keep up with what they were trying to do while attacking. They just came back and tried to sit back, which wasn't good for me. I think Mourinho should have done better. Yeah.
That you're speaking like someone who hasn't seen Mourinho for 2 decades. Mourinho plays finals like that. Yeah. He does not change.
I was just disappointed.
He sits, he waits. What did he do in the semi-final versus Leverkusen?
Was
it 72% ball possession to Leverkusen?
Yes.
72%.
21-1.
Yeah.
Attempts 21 to Leverkusen, 1 for Roma.
Why are you sounding like you saw it for the first time? This has happened over and over. Remember the famous game that Gerard slipped?
Yes.
It was the same thing.
Yeah.
He just puts 10 men behind the ball.
And then one.
Do you remember the 7-point play?
Yeah.
He has a 7-point play. First one is if you don't have the ball, you don't make a mistake. That's how, if you don't have the balls, you have to defend.
But whenever they tried to attack, you could see there were some cracks in the Sevilla defense.
Yeah, but tunarudi kwa kudefend. System ni hii. Hatubadilishi system.
Hakuna hata mtu stubborn hapo kwa squad kujaribu ku make something different.
Twende Chep.
Yes, I thought it was a really good game.
Yes.
It's competitive. Mourinho's first loss, I think first European loss.
Yes,
it was. So I know when the game finally goes to the penalties are always very 50-50. But again, a game that is full of controversy. I think
walinyimwa penalty.
Yeah, they were.
Tusemeshe ukweli.
I
don't know. And I say you go to VAR said it should be a penalty.
Yes.
It's not a penalty.
Not a penalty.
I don't. You guys maybe know. Why wasn't it a penalty?
Even if yesterday
You're talking about the Tammy Abraham.
Grealish was a penalty.
Yeah.
If Grealish was a penalty, why was that not given? And then this thing with English media, I don't know, protecting the referee. Yesterday, all the conversation was how Roma fans are bad, how Mourinho needs to be banned, all that conversation. But none is talking about the referee performance in that game.
Yeah, true.
You know,
he was bad.
He was bad.
He wasn't good.
There's no review. There's no conversation about that.
He was bad.
He was.
Or maybe I just like Mourinho.
And even the conversation even before that game, there was most people were talking about his performance. How do you take this referee who has a lot of controversies even in the Premier League and you put him to ref a very big final, and then now this conversation now happens. There's a controversy, there's a penalty there, you don't give it a penalty. Mourinho now is the bad guy, the Roma fans should be banned.
Lakini Mourinho alimuandama bwana.
Alisema
alimuandama.
Na kungoja kwa paki.
Alafu anaongea kizungu alafu anaeka kika Kitaliano na Spanish. Unasikia tu those curse words
Yes.
The only words I could hear were disgrace. The other ones ilikuwa titi.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, man, I don't agree with him attacking the referee the way he did.
But the ref was terrible and we just
he was and he mentioned it after the game. That's enough.
No,
you don't have to
attack. How come they don't pay the price of such ludicrous decisions?
What's the price though? What's the price?
That's why we must kupe maneno.
There should be something to it.
You see the way we sing. Let me tell you guys. At times you also have to understand. And I know I'm going to be told I'm emotional. You have to let emotions go at times. Okay. Sport is emotional. That's why mnaimbianga refa aje.
Lakini kuna borderline.
Mnaimbanga no.
Kuna borderline.
Kina memnyima trophy bwana. It's your first loss.
That was a deflection tactic by Jose Mourinho.
Okay.
From Teddy's assessment of the game.
Yes.
These guys didn't come here to score a bunch of goals or try to win it. I actually felt it after 90 minutes. Nilikuwa nagoja tu penalty.
But that penalty decision was against them.
But guys, after all that noise, Sevilla 64% ball possession, AS Roma 36. Goal attempts 18 versus 11. Just goal attempts. But shots on goal 3 versus 3.
Yeah.
So it sounds and look, what I'm trying to say is I understand Mourinho's approach.
Yes.
It is not easy on the eye.
Yes.
It's not interesting to watch all the time, but I get it. Like if you look at the what matters, three and in extra time, if you're honest, in extra time it was a 50-50 game.
Yeah,
the only time
Smalling should have scored.
Exactly.
Belotti had a chance.
Exactly. but we are here saying what? Think about it. We've talked about chances. Which are the chances we are remembering? Roma chances.
Yeah.
Not Sevilla. Sevilla, it was more in the
There
game.
was an unnecessary one.
Between when Roma went ahead and maybe the 80th minute or so, that is the point you're all complaining about. Because once they went ahead, Mourinho went into everyone rudi kwa box. But in extra time, they were sprightly, they were getting close, they were,
Yeah.
It's just that his style is never going to be everyone's cup of tea. But it's won him. Someone is saying this is not football for Champions League. He won the Champions League playing that way.
Yeah.
He did. True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with Porto, actually.
Yeah. He's won a lot of things. Plus, you also have to give Mourinho credit for one thing. With all due honesty, who is this Roma team?
Yeah, true. If you look at the squad.
Who is this Roma team? Like, and then...
Okay, that's on one side, because I would also ask, who is this Sevilla team?
No, I'm just talking about a player, someone doing... this Roma team is
It's knackered and average.
and old people. They're all my age mates.
Yes.
Matic,
Yeah.
Dybala,
Smalling.
Yeah, on that.
Patricio.
Yeah.
And then, because of how old they are and unfit they are, as the game went on, we kept subbing them.
Yes.
We kept removing all those big guys.
Dybala was
Dybala
one guy.
out.
Yeah.
Matic, I think, went out as well. Pellegrini went out as well.
Yes.
So when it comes to penalties,
It's all about luck.
no, but even the people to take the penalty. There are times you look at the people to take a penalty
Yeah.
and